Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet a boba. So this is the boba that I made. It is a pink boba. The materials that I used are some big twist yarn. I also used some black yarn to make the smile and the little balls. I used some safety eyes, and then I used some white yarn to make the straw. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this with a 4mm crochet hook. And without any further ado, let's get started. I'm going to start by making a magic ring. So this is going to be for the body of my boba. In my magic ring, I'm going to put 6 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tail end of my yarn and just close it off. And now for round 2, I'm going to do 6 increases. An increase is just 2 single crochets in the same stitch, which obviously hence increases the amount of stitches. So I'm going to do 6 increases. So that's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna grab a stitch marker. And if you don't know how to use a stitch marker, I'll just do a little show you first. I like to use a different color than the yarn I'm using, so just it's easier for me to see. And then I put it in through my loop, and now it'll mark the beginning of my round. And that's how to use a stitch marker. So now we're going to go ahead and start round 3. Round 3 is going to be single crochet increase times 6. I'm going to do that all the way around. So single crochet increase. Okay, I finished round 3. Now I'm going to start round 4, which is 2 single crochets, then an increase. I'll do that 6 times all the way around, and I'll meet you when I'm done. Okay, I finished round 4. Now for round 5, I'm going to do 3 single crochet, then an increase, times 6 all the way around. Hopefully you guys are starting to see the pattern by now. So we'll just keep doing that. I just finished round 5. For round 6, we're going to do 4 single crochet increase all the way around, and I'll meet you when I'm done. Okay, I finished round 6. For round 7, we're going to do 5 single crochet, then an increase, times 6, all the way around. Okay, I just finished round 7. For round 8, you're going to do 6 single crochet, and then an increase, and then I will meet you when I'm done, and round 9 will start building up. Alrighty, I finished round 8. Now for round 9 is going to be a little different. We're just going to do single crochets all around, but we're only going to do it in the back loop. So how that's going to work is, you see there's 2, like in your stitch, 1 and 2. We're only going to single crochet in that back loop. And we're going to do that all the way around, so I'll show you one more time, just in that back loop. For this last round, not the last round, but for the next rounds, you're just going to single crochet around, and you're going to do this until you think your boba cup is tall enough. So that's what you're going to do, and I'll meet you when I'm done and when I think my boba cup is tall enough. So I crocheted up high, so now mine looks a little something like this. It's flat, but here's the bottom, and then I went up. So now it's in this cup shape. To finish off, I'm gonna do one last single crochet, and then to finish, I'm gonna do a slip stitch. So I just slip stitched, and now I'm going to grab my scissors, and now that I've grabbed those, I'm just going to cut it and pull through. So now I will stuff this with some stuffing. And for my bobas, every time I make them, I like to make sure that they are very, very stuffed and that like it's almost overstuffed. So I stuff it a lot. Just like that. And now we're gonna make the cap of our boba, which is this part, and the straw we'll make separately, but right now we're gonna make the cap. So the cap I'm actually not gonna instruct you with because it's just the same as this bottom part. So you're gonna start with 6 single crochets in a magic ring, and then you're gonna do 6 increase and single crochet increase, then 2 single crochet increase, 3 single crochet increase, 4, and then all the way up to 6. And then once you do 6, you're gonna slip stitch, and I'll take you from there. Alright, I've just finished the top. I'm gonna show you how to crochet these two together, so the lid and the top will be together. So what you're gonna do is, I like to make the ends together, so these ends together. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into your lid, and you're also gonna go into the first stitch of the cup, and you're gonna single crochet. So yarn over, pull through the lid and the cup, then yarn over and pull through your loop, and that's connecting them. So now they're connected, and you're gonna go in through the lid and the cup, and just keep doing that and single crochet. And you're gonna do this all the way around, and when you get to the end, you'll just slip stitch and finish it off. Okay, I just finished the top. As you can see, it's already looking more like a boba. The next part, to make it, we're gonna do the straw part. Here's another example of a straw. So I'm gonna get back out my white yarn, and I'm gonna show you how to make a straw. This straw is not very hard. I just made a magic ring, so do that. And then I'm going to put 4 single crochets into the magic ring. So let's see. Oops, I need to redo my magic ring. So you're going to do a magic ring. You're going to put 4 single crochets into the magic ring, and then you're going to do 4 increases. And then you're just going to single crochet for 5 rounds. You could also do 4 rounds or even 3, depending on how stubby you want your straw to be. I like mine to be like kind of in the middle. So 4 single crochets and then 4 increases, and I'll meet you when I'm done. Okay, I finished my straw. straw. I'm just gonna sew it on like right here, right in the middle. And then when you're done with that, we'll start making I forget what they're called, the little balls. So I will meet you when I'm done sewing. Alright, I just finished sewing this up with my yarn needle. It looks so really good, and now we only have a couple steps left. I'm going to show you how to make these. So you're going to need some black yarn, and you're going to need to get out your crochet hook again. These are super easy to make, so you're going to start by making a magic ring. And in your magic ring, you're going to put 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to do 3 increases. So 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm gonna slip stitch, and that is how to make these little things. Now, if your boba is a little bigger, you can do 4 single crochets with 4 increase. You can even alternate sizes. If your boba is huge, you can even do 5. It will be a lot bigger than this though. And if your boba is really small, you can just make sure that your stitches are really tight with these 3. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take these and you're just going to sew them on. I'm going to hot glue mine, but just a little because we don't want this to turn hard. So I'll meet you when I'm done. You make them go all the way around your boba, and I'll meet you when I'm done. Alright, I just finished putting on a little orbs, and now I'm going to go ahead and do the face. I'll meet you when I'm done. I'm just going to sew on a little smile and add some safety eyes. Alright, I have just finished crocheting this boba, and guys, it is so cute. I'll give you a bigger view of him, and this is what he looks like. It is so adorable. I love the way it turned out. I hope this tutorial was super easy for you, and I hope that you enjoyed following along, and your boba is super cute as well. Now you just have to tell me which one of these is your favorite. Like the video if it's this orange one. Subscribe if it's the pink one. And do both if it's the green one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.